sad that the guy was murdered, but on the upside, at least
justice was served.
At least he's being charged with murder.
Yeah.
This is what I don't understand.
Which is a step up.
I don't understand about the security guards at the stores.
Yeah.
It's like I've worked in retail, and they tell you all the time,
observe and report.
Exactly. Do not try to take on the situation yourself. Like, they have insurance for that. They're
right.
covered. Your life is more important than their product.
Right.
Yeah.
And niggas want to be cowboys.
Man.
What's wrong?
Well, why did he? I haven't heard this. This is new to me.
Let me give you the clip. Here's the clip.
For a shooting the victim's family believes was unjustified. It's a decision that stunned both the family and attorneys of this 21-year-old, fatally shot on December 2nd inside a Hollywood Walgreens store by an armed security guard. That former employee, 28-year-old Donald Ciota, was just charged with murder today by the LA County DA's office for allegedly using a firearm as a deadly and dangerous weapon.
The district attorney made the tremendously courageous decision of filing second-degree murder charges. That is highly unusual.
Attorney Carl Douglas, who's preparing to file a $525 million civil lawsuit against the pharmaceutical giant, believes Ciota targeted Jonathan Hart, who family members say was homeless because of his race and sexual orientation as a gay man. Douglas is pushing for the company's release of potential evidence in this case, surveillance video. He believes it captured Hart's final moments after he was allegedly shot in the back while exiting the store, as prosecutors contend, following an alleged physical altercation with Ciota for shoplifting.
What I do know is Jackie Lacey has seen the video. What I do know is police investigators have seen the video. What I do know is there are trained district attorneys who are trained professionals who have seen the video.
Hart's family didn't comment to reporters as they agonized over the loss of their loved one.
Her pain is quite visible. Nothing more need be said.
Douglas also encouraged the public to continue boycotting Walgreens, which he claims only has armed security guards at a few of its stores in mostly minority and homeless communities. While a Walgreens representative didn't directly respond to these allegations, they indicated in a statement, quote, "We have cooperated with authorities and will continue to support their prosecution of this case. As we stated previously, as a result of this tragic incident, we immediately terminated the security company that placed the guard involved in our store. We're fully committed to providing a safe environment for our employees, patients, and customers in the communities we serve."
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah. And I know this. That was shot. I've seen him in Hollywood, unfortunately.
I was gonna say this guy looks super familiar.
I was going to say that too.
There's something about him looks very familiar.
I was gonna say
wonder if
that.
he reminds me of a celebrity or something because he looks real familiar.
Maybe he looks like somebody famous. But that is so sad. Shot in the back, though.
While
how
running.
cowardly!
While running away.
How cowardly do you have to be to get shot in the back? Obviously, he got his ass whooped. That's what happened. They got into a physical altercation.
Yeah, what's in Walgreens that's so valuable? You got to shoot somebody in the back.
What's so valuable in Walgreens that you have to get into a physical altercation with somebody that's shoplifting?
Well, do we know that it's physical though?
They said
they used the word fight, but I didn't hear physical. I heard fight because I looked and I read the story a couple of times trying to determine whether or not it was a physical fight or not. And
she said following a physical altercation. That's what she said.
Okay.
The reporter.
Well, then I guess it was. But anyway, that is just not. That's unreasonable and unnecessary force.
And whether
obviously.
it was
Beyond.
racially motivated or homophobic or whatever,
or any reason.
What was
it doesn't
happening.
matter. Yeah,
like this is just ridiculous. There's no way
ridiculous.
you can line this up and go like, oh, that makes sense.
No. Not at all. Nothing about this entire thing makes sense. The only thing that's driving me crazy is how calm was that the lawyer, Dino?
The lawyers.
That was the lawyer.
Bad.
He was so calm.
Because he's the lawyer.
Yeah, what's there not to be calm about?
I don't know, but it was just the way.
Like it happened just then.
I know, but it was just the way he was like, you see her agony, it's visible. I was like, he is.
That's what made Johnny Cochran so good.
I guess so, huh?
He's all dramatic.
He was. I was like, okay.
What we know.
I was watching. Yes.
Jackie Lacey has seen the video. We know. Yeah, I was like, work it, dude. I'm gonna remember him.
You see what I'm saying?
If I'm in trouble.
Okay. Okay, that's the new Johnny right there.
Well, y'all be careful out here in these streets at these little, drugstores and fast food eateries and stuff. There's all kind of craziness going on.
This is what I wanted to ask you. Did you hear about the Viva down the street from your house? a few months ago?
The Viva. What's the Viva?
It's across the street from the Dollar Tree.
That place. No, yeah, it's over in the shopping center next to
the Ralph's. Yeah. Did you hear about that Viva?
No, what happened there?
Well, apparently like 6 or 8 months ago, one of the employees broke a woman's arm. They got into a physical altercation over her shoplifting and broke her arm while she was trying to run away, and they held onto her arm and broke it. And then maybe like 2 or 3 months ago, they got into another physical altercation with a black woman both times, another black female woman, and they pulled her weave out.
Wow.
And the employee is still working there.
Wow.
So they've been asking everybody to boycott that Viva right there on Crenshaw and Slauson.
How can you boycott some place that you ain't never been in? you ain't never set foot in there?
My auntie loved that Viva.
Is that boycotting?
It's like a boutique or something?
No, it's like a dollar store.
Okay.
It's a dollar store.
Like Mexicans.
Okay.
But they got cool stuff. I mean, they got regular stuff in Viva. But I'm not advertising for Viva. Fuck the Viva.
I think they only have Mexican stuff in it.
I hope so. I hope they don't sell none of it.
That's why I never been in there. Like, is that the whole store for paper towels,
and toilet paper and Pampers?
It's so funny how we like all these different cultures right here in LA. It's like so many, and we're still like everybody has their own little hub and where they go and community. You know,
I go to the Mexican supermarkets.
I love Mexican supermarkets. I love Korean supermarkets.
Those
supermarkets are bomb.
Korean supermarkets are great too.
They are the best, especially for produce.
Yeah, because their produce is ready to go. You don't have to wait for it to ripen.
And it's cheap.
And it's because they're growing it and they're growing it.
And they have a good selection and everything. So I love the Mexican store for their produce.
You got to go to Koreatown sometime. Them Korean stores is jam.
Yeah.
Korean store, all that, and they have all the seafood, the taste test stuff all through the store.
It's a Filipino restaurant by our house on Vermont and Santa Monica, right behind the train station in the yellow. They have a restaurant inside, the bomb, and they have all kind of everything.
I went to a Salvadorian, it was a Colombian restaurant yesterday, and I walked in there, and I was the only black person in there, and I'm not joking. Everybody in the restaurant turned to look at me as I came in. Everybody. What's he doing here?
How you know about our spot?
Looking like flying some milk.
Sure did. But you know what? What none keep me
just
from
standing right out.
What none keep me from the empanadas.
Oh my God.
A Florida man arrested after yanking McDonald's employee in dispute over straw and kicked another employee before leaving.
This Florida man.
So this is what happened. So I don't know if you guys are up on the new laws, these straw laws that are going around. We have one in California too.
Yeah. I heard about it.
Our straw law here is restaurants, not fast food restaurants. But some people are not clear on the law because I noticed some fast food restaurants trying to like get on board with it, whatever, too, because they're afraid of the fines and all that. But the law is people have to ask for a straw now for some reason. You can't just automatically give them a straw. Like I said, here in California, it excludes fast food restaurants. But this is Florida. I don't know how their law is written. I don't know if it's the same or if these people just misunderstood it or whatever. But whatever the case is, they explained to the man that, hey, it's against the law for us to just give you a straw now. You have to ask for it, whatever. And he didn't take kindly to that.
No, he did not.
He reached across the counter and grabbed the woman.
Yes, he did.
By her shirt,
her shirt collar,
and pulled her towards him. And she went upside his motherfucking head and beat his ass.
Oh my God,
with
it's
all
not
kinds
funny,
of
but
left, right, left.
Dino.
She whooped up on that dude.
Dino, he pulled her close, and she said, "Oh yeah, you got the right one."
Right. And she was like you could tell that she had some training because she was not hitting like, no offense to women, but she was not hitting like a girl.
No, she was not.
She was dropping dogs.
What do you call? What's this one called, Dino?
The swim.
The swim. No, she was not swimming on him. No, she was not swimming on him.
She was like I said, she was throwing combos and straight
haymakers.
Yes.
She was cocking back.
Yes, and she was connecting every punch. And then they came. This is the thing that bothers me. And I noticed this, like, even before social media, but especially now with social media. If you ever know, and I don't think it's a conscious thing. I think people do it, on a subconscious level. But I think we should make a conscious effort to correct this. But I've noticed that whenever there's an altercation, a physical altercation between two people, and somebody comes to break it up, they 99.9% of the time they go and they grab the person who is the victim, and the aggressor is left, unchecked.
Right?
Why do you do that?
I don't know.
Don't do
That's
that.
crazy.
Don't grab the person that's defending themselves. Grab the aggressor. Grab the person, because 99% of the time the aggressor is in the wrong.
Right. Exactly.
So stop that person. Because no matter why the person has turned physical, usually that's still not the
right way.
Yeah, usually. There's exceptions, but usually, check that person. And then two, most likely, if you grab the aggressor, the person that's defending themselves is going to stop. But if you grab the person that's defending themselves, then the aggressor got free licks.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
On top of starting all the shit to begin with.
Right.
So like and this is a woman on top of it.
Yep.
Like, why are you like grabbing her? Grab his ass.
That's the part that got me. I'm like, why are you grabbing her? If y'all don't get him around the corner and save that man, she about to knock him out.
I know. I understand she was whooping his ass, and you might have felt like we got to pull her off of him. But pull him away.
He's the one that started the entire thing.
He's the one that attacked her.
Yes, he put his hands on her.
Herself.
Right.
This video was disturbing to me.
It really was.
I used to work at fast food in high school. And my senior year in high school, I was still there, and I missed my first semester of college still working at Hardee's in Peoria on McClure. And in 1986, summer of 1986, actually, I worked at a 24-hour store, restaurant. And so we would switch over to breakfast. And as the bars would close, people come in drunk and have breakfast and go home. Well, I just cleaned the dining room, and we just reopened the dining room. And this guy came in, he ordered breakfast, a bunch of rowdy guys, and one of them took his tray of food and literally slid it across the floor, and it went everywhere. So I just finished mopping. So I said, sir, that's not very nice. You really need to clean this up. He goes, fuck you, nigger. Yeah. I said, excuse me? He goes, I said, and I'm trying to keep my composure. I was like, excuse me? I said, I don't take very kindly to you coming in here calling me. It's like, well, I don't like niggas telling me what to do. I was like, well, I don't like white people coming in here acting like a drunk ass fool.
Right.
And the dude jumps up on me and starts hitting me with his fist in my face.
Oh my God.
And I just went into go mode.
Right.
And started swinging back.
Right.
And then my manager came out and said, you guys got to stop. You guys got to stop. And he wouldn't do anything. So I'm like, okay, I guess I'm going to have to fight.
Right. So
I get up to my feet because this is with the old furniture they used to have in the restaurant. Like I knew that the chairs pulled out. And they're weighted on the bottom, right? These are old swivel chairs, and they're weighted at the bottom. So I pull one of those chairs out, and I just start singing.
Right.
And I'm knocking shit over. And he's backing up, and I get him to the corner. And his friends have run out of the restaurant. And I get him to the corner. I was like, you got one chance to go out that door right now. I'm going to go upside your fucking head. He ran out. That's how it ended.
Wow.
But I got attacked at a fast food restaurant working once.
And what did your boss do?
No, he meek, mild Jerry didn't do anything. God bless him. He sent me home for the rest of the shift. And I was like, I better get paid.
That's the part that pissed me off too. So even when the manager came out from the McDonald's, he was trying to find that guy's receipt so he can give him his money back. Like, this guy just attacked your employee. Like, he just attacked her. Like, have some sympathy for her. Can you check and see if she's okay? Is she okay? You don't even know, but you worried about giving this guy his money back.
That's and corporate America.
You see what I'm saying? And even your boss, Mike Jerry, didn't be like, he let you go home, but damn, he could have. I just feel like it's more to be done when things like this happen. It's something that needs to be done.
He told the guys that he had called the police, but he hadn't called the police.
Well, one of her coworkers, they did grab the guy up and
toss him out.
Physically was throwing him out. Like he picked him up, and while he was on his way out, that's when he kicked another female employee in the stomach.
What?
Because I guess the guy bear hugged him, picked him up, and he's like, his legs are flailing and kicking, and he kicked this, woman on the way out.
What is wrong with this man?
And so crazy. They said he was a transient homeless person. The police came and they picked him up a few minutes later.
Yeah, 40-year-old guy.
Well, that makes a little more sense.
So,
but yeah. Over a straw. Grabbed her and yanked her over the counter for a straw.
Straws are plastic, one-use only items that are junking up our ocean and killing our wildlife.
Thank you.
That's why.
But the straws are not junking up our ocean. It's the fucking idiots who pollute.
Right, but us creating all these plastic straws are just used one time a day. Do you know how many drinks all these fast food restaurants sell with just a single-use plastic straw? And then you add bars and coffee shops, and it's a lot of plastic. So that's why people are going back to paper or asking. The bar I go to, actually, they're doing Akbar has signs up. You have to ask for the straws, and that's because of me. That was my suggestion.
I'm not mad at that. I think that's a better